Hi there, it's Tim with Far North Magic. I'm just gonna go over uh, the items I bought to put aside for this month, and it wasn't as much as I was planning or thinking of doing. I was hoping to pick at some of the sets I skipped from last year. I was hoping that like some of the stores would have put some of them on a bit of a deal, but there just isn't really great deals. So I have a few things here, and then like just a bunch of some sets of Commander that I end up getting some extras of. So for booster boxes, I end up getting two Ikoria draft boxes. Um, I'm surprised that some of the stores still have them at around 150 Canadian, because I've seen a few of the other stores jump them up, but I figured I had the store credit one that had them around 150, and I would get them and get two more, and then I'm pretty much done with Ikoria, except if I want to do like a tri-lane challenge or something, I have to get another box. I also got two Modern Horizon set boxes this month, and it was for $300 plus the tax. So in Canadian, not the best price per se, but a lot of other stores that I've been looking at have been jumping these up, or they're just not even in stock after they jump them up too. So like they'll have jumped them up to 330 or 350. I've seen a couple stores, like I think even one store had them at like 400 out of stock. And I'm like, I think that's not a real price, but we'll just see. I don't think these will go too crazy, but figured I would grab a couple just because it seemed like a no-brainer. Um, Considering draft boxes even, because I had such a good time busting a lot of Modern Horizons 1 after it kind of got into this lull phase. Like, at a certain point, I think the buy lists will get better for the single cards because, like, the stores will get attritioned out for singles eventually, and then like there'll be a decent arbitrage spot. But I think the stock is also a lot tighter on Modern Horizons 2 right now than um, Horizons 1 was, especially the set boxes. So then one of the other things I focused on this month was getting some of the commander decks for like the Dungeons and Dragons commander decks series. I ended up getting 4 extra of the Aura of Courage deck. It seems to be the deck that has. It's definitely the deck with the best value, but I end up getting a few extra sets also. I end up getting 4 extra sets. So I think that they'll not do too badly. I don't see a lot of stores with a lot of product for them. I see, unless stores are just like keeping the circuit breaker very tight on them. So I also grabbed some Streets of New Capenna Commander, and also a couple sets of the Strixhaven Commander. But we'll just see how those go. Those might just get ripped apart. It all depends on like what cards are going for in the end. Like some decks that aren't that great end up panning out with cards that actually do great. Like, and the last thing that I bought this month was something that I did not suspect that I'd get. I got From the Vault Transformed. It is the outside box is in a bit rougher shape than I was hoping for. I was hoping it would have got shipped in the white box, but it did not, unfortunately. But the packs are sealed, and it does have the die. So for these, where'd it go? Oh, it doesn't have the slide tie. Okay, so it did have the dice, and just is what it is. I don't really want to open it any further and mess it up more. It is a bit dinged up, but it was $100 before tax, so that is a pretty good price right now. You can pretty much, I could probably take the cards out of here and sell them for more than 100, if not even just, I think the buy list was very close to the 100. So this From the Vault's kind of weird for me because when it first came out I kind of missed it, and then it always kept going up in price, a little bit here and a little bit there, and then I just never bought one. And then after one of the Rudy videos, kind of got FOMO'd into buying the Transformed, and it was almost, I think it was like 180 Canadian, but like most of them were selling around 220. So I thought, okay, well, I did a good deal. And now I feel I should have just waited because I wasn't patient. So the other nice thing with this one is it was 100, but it was at a store that I had some store credit with, so I was able to like not spend actual money on it, which I think was a nice bonus for when the other one I had to buy out, so with money. So I do imagine that most of these cards will get reprinted at any point, and just is what is. The packaging on these is pretty cool overall, and even the dice sell. Like, I don't think the transformed dice would sell for very much, but some of the earlier ones, like the dice sell pretty well. Well, I don't know how much velocity there is for them, but they at least ask a lot for the dice. But just is what it is, I guess, with this one. So I end up just putting this one on my shelf of random stuff that I got kicking around, and go from there. So again, like this month was kind of not the greatest for like stuff I'm putting aside, because I'm looking at, like, I put some money into Baldur's Gate pre-orders that I probably shouldn't have done. I put I'm starting to look at getting some pre-orders for Double Masters. I was looking to try and get another Double Masters box to do kind of a battle with the old Double Masters and new Double Masters. That's not going to work because the 2020 Double Masters has gotten just too crazy. Like the few boxes I have, I should just get rid of. Just not to be silly, like end up hanging on to them and then plateauing and just screwing me over. But just is what it is, I guess. I'll probably do the stupid thing and hang on forever. So anyways, what did you get for this month to put aside, and what are you looking forward to next month for sealed product or even singles? Like, I was also working on trying to get, there was a couple a couple of the bigger old singles that I was looking at that I put effort to try and work towards, but I do find it kind of hard when I'm trying to do it as like a trade or even just like just grinding away. It is kind of a slow process, and you might not get there. And even if you get there with the right amount, you might not, the card might be gone already. But is kind of part of the process that I like the most. I don't think I'd have as much satisfaction if I just paid money for a card. If it was because like all the power I got for, I traded in a lot and then a few dollars, a token amount of dollars. One power was a lot less. Even duels and other stuff, like a lot of them I just ground. So I'm hoping to have at least one bigger card within the next couple months. But that might be pushed back to the end of the year, and we'll just have to see, I guess. And yeah, so what did you buy this month, and what are you looking forward to the next couple months? Are you looking forward to Baldur's Gate, Double Masters, Warhammer Commander decks? Let me know in the comments. I'd like to know. Thanks again for stopping by, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Take care, and see you next time.